2019. I was serving. I was a youth corps member at the time. I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know what I was going to do after service. But one thing I sure do know was that I was not going to work for anybody. Yeah, that was the mindset even before I started serving, right? But guess what? I was serving and this woman just placed a call through to me that amazing evening and told me she wanted me to see an information that she felt could benefit me. And as open-minded as I was, I decided to jump on the call. I saw the information and I tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, in year 2019, if there was any night I did not sleep or I could not sleep, I think it was the night when I saw this information. It was more like I've been in the dark for a very long time. I was really excited about the information. I started thinking of possible ways to take advantage of the information. To cut the long story short, I took a loan, got started on the platform, and guess what? This is the same information that I have been utilizing for over 2 years now that has made me unemployable. As a matter of fact, I've not worked a job for anybody. But not just that, it has given me freedom to do the things I want to do them when I want to do them, and to even equally do them where I want to do them. It has also helped me develop in personal growth, leadership development. I mean, those mindset stuff that takes you to the next level in life, right? I'm super, super excited that you would also be getting to hear that information. But I would not fail to tell you something. Each and every one of you, congratulations to you. Because not only would you hear the information, but you'll be hearing it from somebody that means a whole lot to me, right? I finished service like I was explaining earlier on, and then I met this gentleman. At the time, it was the only success I saw in the platform. They say follow who know road, you won't get lost, right? So at that point in time, he was the only one who knew the road. As at the moment, he's still doing great things, he's doing incredible things with the information. But then he was the only one I saw. I reached out to him, and luckily for me, he accepted me with open arms, gave me instructions, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The instruction this gentleman you're going to be listening to gave to me was what literally set me up for financial independence, right? At the moment, he's helped thousands to the tens of thousands of individuals not just learn the skill, but equally utilize the skill. Now, this company you're going to be getting exposed to today is the number one. I would consider him as the number one HFX educator in the entire world. When I say HFX educator, I'm talking about binary options educator in the entire world today. Ladies and gentlemen, without no further ado, please go ahead and drop in some 777s on the chat to celebrate this amazing gentleman. 7 is a number of perfection, and with that, we're going to be using that number to agree with him that his next goal is done. Drop in some 777s on the chat as I make welcome my mentor and coach, Mr. Kevin Moore. Are you on, sir? Are you there, sir? Oh, are you?
Absolutely, I am on. Can you hear me okay? Just let me know. Put in a 5 if you can hear me. Okay, put in a 5. All right. Okay, good. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I just get started right with the information. My name is Ken Moore, and before I get started, I want to know if everybody can hear me loud and clear. Just put in a 5 on the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. And I'll say this for free. I'm not going to charge you for this. Look at your phone. Look at the number of the people on the call. If there's anyone you invited on this call that is not on this call, you want to let them know with a sense of urgency, right? Like you place the life on it, right? Because what we're going to be sharing in the next couple of minutes is, I've learned not to commonize even the activity that I do every day to actually make sure I share this information with someone out there. Why? Because I look at the life we have today, and my wife and my family, what we've been able to create, the testimonies we've been able to create just from an information that was shared with me. A friend just called me, Kendra, I know you're big in the industry. I know you don't love for. I know, I could imagine a couple of years ago when he was telling me, it's not an environment that I actually love. Forex is not something that I actually thought I could do. I never loved it. I was discouraging people who were in this environment, and today happening the way it is now, I'm so grateful to God. So I put myself out there to share with people what really got to me that has really transformed the course of my income, my life, the lives of countless of people. I wish I could open some personal messages to you guys. You guys are going to cry the way I do sometimes. And I'm grateful to God. So for every time I get to share this opportunity, I don't commonize it, because I know that even if it's one person is going to change, I am one person to change. But look at how many people this information has been able to help. I've gone ahead to impact over hundreds of thousands of families. Who knew time could be like that? So just a brief introduction. My name is Kendra Mo, and I'm actually sharing this information all the way from Nigeria. And I came into this industry of trading 3 years ago. I've been in the industry, the digital technology, the digital industry, all right, online space, making money online, learning how to make money online, help people make money online. It's been a journey of 8 years. And I discovered the concept of actually earning money through direct sale, peer-to-peer marketing, network marketing, sales, all right, about 14 years ago. That is about 2007. And one of the things it's done for me is it's really elevated me. I'm a CEO of my own time. I'm a CEO of my own money, and I'm a CEO of my own enterprise. And we've gone further to actually help people through the same concept of money really change the course of their life. Because if you could change, there's something that is really very key. I believe everybody can hear me, right? What happened? Okay, I want to quickly share something. So if you're here on this call, one of the things you want to really first do is be open-minded for this information I want to share. Take a time to really break it down from the perspective of how I got it. And I believe, by the grace of God, if you're open-minded, two things I always like to tell people: you're going to need an information and you're going to need faith, right? You're going to need action based off on faith. The part we're going to give to you is the part of the information, all right? Because there's something the word of God says, it's true knowledge that is just be delivered by faith. So for everything that is going to change a man is going to be informed about, all right? You're going to be exposed to something that will alter your nature. And that thing is called information, all right? How much you learn. That's why I say study to show thyself approved. The more information you get exposed to, the more knowledgeable you be, all right? And the more knowledgeable you be, the more position of action you can take. And the more action you take, the more transformation that can happen. So we want to share, this information that can be actionable, and it could change. It will change because of your income, all right? So it's in the direction of money. But first thing, what is your knowledge of money today, all right? So let's first come to, what is that knowledge, that concept? This is something I got exposed to in 2007. And literally just getting exposed to this will change you, all right? So why did I come to buy into entrepreneurship? Because I feel like I now create business by leverage, all right? There are people who earn money by what? Linear income, by work, by time, okay? It's garbage in, garbage out. How much you garbage in is how much you're going to garbage out. If you don't earn, you're not liable to earn based off other people's time. You could only earn by your time if you are an employee, whether you're self-employed or you created a business, you are an employee. The fourth side to this environment is you are a slave to the very essence of life. You don't get to live life. You don't get to dictate what to go, where to go, what car to drive. Your salary determines the kind of house you live. Your salary determines the kind of school your kids go to. Your salary determines the time you spend with your family. Your job literally owns your life. All right. I mean, if you agree with what I'm saying, putting in one on the chat. So you're actually a slave to your own life. You actually put yourself in a bus, going to school, getting a check, all right, getting a check in payment for life. But this is really where income starts from. A lot of people get to start their income from the position of a job, but some people have got to take it from there. All right. Am I clear? Can everybody hear me clearly? Just let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. Loud and clear. All right, good. Okay, good. So, there are now individuals, so the class of individuals in this linear income, they are exposed to 5% of the wealth in the world. Imagine 95% of individuals are exposed to only 5%. That is where there is a rat race. People feel like I should go work more time. I should go get more degrees so that I could earn promotions. But the freedom is not there. You can't live your dream because you only earn linearly. You don't determine your time. What if you stop? What if you get sick? Right? What if you're not in your business? Other people cannot run your idea the way you can. So one of the things some individuals in this flow did was to discover or to leverage, all right, to creating more source of income, which is passive or residual income. So there are ways you could now generate systems that can earn you money passively or residually, all right? These are the business owners. Then we have the investors. These are people who know how to leverage over, rather than leverage over time. They leverage over other people's time, other people's effort, other people's resources, other people's money, all right, technology. They leverage over systems and they make money, and they take this money and they invest this money, and the money begins to make more money. Many of you love to earn, all right, according to the 5%ers strategy. So that is really why we're here on this call. I'm not here to tell you what, I'm here to teach you what you can know to be able to change the course of your income and now provide you with what it is we have that is serving us to become entrepreneurs and also investors that is multiplying money. One of the biggest industries is actually the financial market today that can help you achieve being someone who's making more money work for them, all right? Because what really literally happens in the financial market is you can trade your money to make more money for you. The financial market is the largest, most liquid market in the world that is trading several nations' currency at their exchange rate. All right. So whatsoever is happening in nations of the world in commerce, there is an exchange rate of each currency. So if I move from Nigeria to another nation right now, I'm going to exchange my naira for that nation's currency. An exchange has happened. I've actually done forex. Right. It may be physical, but the interpretation of that exchange is in the market, and this market is tradable. So you and I could come into this market and begin to trade the exchanges of these currencies, and money is made because it's a liquid market. This is what the banks do. This is what the government do. This is what the huge financial companies, hedge funds, all right, this is where they invest their money to make more money, all right? They literally, all right, trade the market. And information gathers that about 70% of the revenue of the bank is generated from the financial market. And what is the bank? The bank is the most secured entity in every nation. True or true? Put in a 5 on the chart. So when I finally gathered that if the banks can be involved in forex, the notion I used to have then is forex is risky. But guess what? The banks are the most secured. So if the banks are involved in forex, there's something about forex that's not risky that you and I didn't know. So these are the things we gave time to learn. And that is one of the things this company provided, an educational system where you could now learn how to practically get involved in the financial market from a basic perspective to an intermediate level to an expert level where you're going to be an expert trader, right? Trading this market and making money for yourself. So this company provided education, which is a legacy, all right? And the legacy is a legacy of you literally knowing how to trade money. This is not come and learn physics, commerce, and at the end of the day, you still go get a job and you don't even use those things. No, what you learn here is how to make money in the financial market, all right? It's a theoretical, practical knowledge. That's a long word. It's theory in knowing, but we practicalize trading in real time. And this has helped people from the comfort of their home get to make money in this present time. And that is really what you need, how to trade. So we have the Forex education that encompasses the natural Forex of buying currencies, make money in pips, lot size, all right? You could send money to work for you by pending orders, and the amount of pips gathered is the amount of money you're going to make. This is really an interesting space that lots of people over the years have made money. And our education also covers another type of Forex. One of our ladies like to call it contemporary Forex, which is called HFX, binary option. Now, this type of trading in Forex is actually exchanging and making money per time, right? So we buy and sell and we give the market time expiration. We could say, okay, I want to buy Euro USD and I want to buy it for 5 minutes. So at the end of 5 minutes, if your buy position closes in the buy, it means it moved from where you took it and upward, which if I have time, I'm probably going to show it in the course of the call. You're going to make money in certain percentage. So some of the brokers, they pay as far as 70%, 75%, 80%, 85%. So it means if you put money in a trade of a buy and the market closed for a buy, you're going to make 80% of what you put in, depending on what the broker is paying. And this space is, I remember the first time I actually got in, I never actually thought binary was real. All right. But I remember the first time in 2019, I got exposed to one of our educators in our platform. And while he was training, it was actually a training session, but he called a trade idea. And he took the trade idea and he made about 64,000 US dollars in 2 minutes. Guess what? I was raving inside of me. Sometimes there's a way you're broke in knowledge, because I realized I wasn't broke financially, but because of I was broke in knowledge, I reacted like as if I was a poor man. All right. I was angry for someone else not being happy for making money, because he was not contented. He was kind of like not happy that he made 64,000 US dollars in 2 minutes. And I was angry. What do you know what 64,000 US dollars? What are you feeling like? You know that situation. 64, you know what 64,000 US dollars in my country, and you're not even excited. Now the case was he was supposed to take a bigger stake, but network didn't allow him. All right. And for me, I was like, this is a dream. I really don't. I repelled the information at first time. And to get it all was, there's a way we trade, because we have a training community. Members get to put on a chart how much they made on that same trade. An individual on the chart, a student, all right, just like some of you are going to start, just like some of us, we became students in this. Someone put on the chart that he made $1.6,460,000 on that, with that same idea in 2 minutes. Guess what I did? I left the call. And the reason I left the call, because my mind couldn't comprehend that this was real. And that may happen to some of you who's on this call. But guess what? Today, couple of months later, right, in this same platform, I am not the one giving people that experience. People are making money just by the ideas we keep. Why? I got exposed. All right. I turned a new leaf. I came back to accept that, I can learn this. It's a simple concept of learning. I made the decision to learn. I gave it months and I learned it today. I'm actually one of the educators on the binary platform. All right. Another space we actually have is the crypto education, where you get exposed to 6 ways you can earn from cryptocurrency. You could trade it, you could mine it, you could stake it, you could farm it, right? You could invest in it. All right. A lot of people only know a few. This is a space that has created wealth for the most amount of individuals in the financial space. All right. It's created more millionaires ever in any industry. But a lot of people, what they do is just talk about cryptocurrency. Through our company, you get started. You're not just going to talk, you're going to learn how to partake, and you can make money. Give yourself another 6 to 18 months. You're going to be a crypto guru, a crypto investor, someone who has a portfolio of, good amount of money. Because the truth is, if you invested $1 in 2009, right, in Bitcoin today, if you are in Nigeria, you'll be worth billions of naira. It's called wealth transfer. We should quit talking about things that we could make money from. And that's really what we offer, the education, so that you don't need to talk. If you learn, you stop talking, you take action. Right? That is the beautiful way to silence ignorance, all right, is education. When you educate a man, they're going to take the right position in what? Taking action. So that is the education. Another thing the company provided was actually live mentorship. This was the score for me. When I got exposed, because I realized that anything you're going to become, you're going to follow. Yes, you could read books, but you can't follow books. It means a lot of people can learn from books, but they can't become the books. But you could become the people you follow. So mentorship, they say, is the legal shortcut to success. If I know something and I have someone who's going to take me through the process of what I know, it's going to be faster for me to get there. All right. And that is really what this company did. They have trained professionals, educators, all right, paid educators to come in and carry you hand in hand, train you every single day, show you their strategy, teach you their strategy of how they became successful. And every day you could collaborate with these individuals, these educators, multiple 6, 7, 8, some of them are 9-figure income earners in USD. They'll teach you, and while you're learning from them, you can earn. This is the beautiful thing that actually caught it for me. I told myself that as long as I am connected to a mentor, all right, it's only a matter of time. If I give it time of practicing what it is they teach me to do, a matter of time, I'm going to become who they are. Today, I'm a proof of that, education in this platform. So we have our live mentorship, and we also have two softwares this company created. Some of them are created by these educators, these professionals. These are what they use in their life, in their daily life, that has made them so much money. But in partnership with this company, so because they are in this company actually bought into their softwares. And now all the students of this platform have access to these softwares. And you could literally use these softwares to copy and paste. It takes all the time away. You don't even have to know how to trade. As long as you know how to copy and paste, you can earn money through our softwares. Several of them you could use. All right. All you just need to do is learn the tricks of one or two. All right. Start using them. Create income while you now focus on learning the skill to now begin to do it on your own. It's so remarkable. We also have software you can download on your phone. And these softwares, it represents those, it actually helps those who think, okay, I don't have time, I'm a professional. Can I trade Forex? Absolutely. Yes, you can trade Forex. All you need is learn how to copy and paste, just the same way you move a message from one and you send it to someone else. All right. You can learn how to place a buy, place a sell. It's just simple steps. And whenever these trade ideas are called, all you just need to do is take the trade ideas and you put it on your phone and you leave it. All right. It gets to the target, you make money. It's called copy and paste, earn on the go. And these things are pretty remarkable. And if you're here, you're asking yourself, what is it going to take you to get started in our platform? It's pretty simple, right? We have two packages. One is the elite and the other is the platinum pack. The elite covers the three education. So we have access to Forex Academy, the HFX Academy, then the DCX Academy, alongside some of the softwares and tools that you can use to copy and paste and earn, right? These are things that can help you earn money while you're learning. I'm going to show a few of them within a couple of minutes. And what I just want you to do is two things. You can learn and you can earn. You can earn through leverage. And over time, you can create the skill set to earn for life. All right. This is what this company provides. Or you could come in with the platinum pack, which gives you access to just one academy. And that is actually $235. And it has a monthly tuition. When we say monthly tuition, it means it's renewable every month for you to keep having access. I love the way this company broke its premium down. For some institutions, for you to have access, you have to pay for the time that is required to learn. So if you're learning for a year or 2 years, you pay for 2 years. Some run in quarters, some run in half year, but most 2 years. But they know that if we have to do that, we'll be separating, we'll be making it an elite platform. The goal of the CEO of this company is to actually make people afford it. So some people work and they go to school, all right? So, okay, those people who work and go to school can actually afford our education because they can work and pay for the tuition while they learn the skill. So they could learn a skill that will now help them multiply more money as while they get income. So it's actually something you can afford even as a student. You could take some of your tuition money, start learning, all right? You could just prioritize your income. So people can prioritize their income to partake and renew their subscriptions to the same way you renew DSTV, use your mobile phone, or pay your house rent. So you could make it a subscription and you can afford it on the go. All right. So while you're learning, you can now begin to learn, and from your dividend, from what it is you're making as you're learning, you could also pay. So it was flexible. They made it flexible. All right. But another thing they also did is, yes, even if in its flexibility, a lot of people may still have the constraint of the affordability of the monthly tuition. All right. So this company is okay. Let's have a scholarship program for individuals that may take that step to help in too. So if you have two individuals coming in the system, you actually have a free tuition for the next month. All right. If you have, as long as you have two customers and you are a customer in this platform, you have your monthly tuition for free. You don't have to pay. So a lot of people have taken this to become successful just by coming in with the money they came in with. All right. I'll just stop this at this moment, and I'll show just, within the next maybe 5 minutes. All right. You're seeing my screen, please just let me know. Okay. Okay, so we have, like I mentioned, we have several softwares in our system. So when you get started, you're going to have access to I am the center. You have a username and a password. This gives you access to, the system where you have access to the academy, the live education, the softwares. So here are the academies. We have the Forex, we have the HFX, we have the DCX, we have the e-commerce, and we even have IBU, where you get to learn from other 6-7 figure income earners that have been successful in this field. They'll teach you how you could make money from your mobile phone. So let's say the way the module is created is flexible, all right? Because some people get to ask, how can I learn from this? The same way you watch YouTube videos, you go on Instagram, you learn courses, all right? You get here, you open this course. They are pre-recorded videos, all right, that will take you from the basic level. So like, what is Forex? What is traded in the Forex? All right, market participants. What is a broker? How do I create a trading platform? How do I set up a chart to trade? Every of these things, these are short videos that you just play, sports and play. I don't even want to go through the step of playing it, but these are how they are. So the highest of it is about 6 minutes, all right? So what I tell people who have time, give it 2 hours a day, right? Within the space of 2 weeks, 1 month, you should have mastered the act of taking a trade, knowing how to analyze a chart. And now you can follow the educators to now begin to learn their strategy and even earn in their session. But if you're someone who's busy, 30 minutes to 1 hour a day, all right, you could actually, within the space of 2 weeks to 1 month, you also would have known how to administer a trade, all right, know how to chart, do all of those things. Because while you're doing this, you also have access to follow, our Go Live educators. So these are communities. We have communities where you could actually join educators. And we have our Go Live. This Go Live now puts you in a position where you could get access. This company has over, 200 educators in the system that are educating in Forex, that are educating in HFX, that are educating in DCX and also ECX. All right. And every week we have a weekly review of educators that are most viewed. These are the most educators that are impacting more students with the education. And I could tell you that you can see what HFX is doing. Like I told you, the beauty of HFX. We have about 4 educators, and we have one of our crypto educators here. All right. So over the course of the months since I got started in this platform, I've been the top educator. I think in a row now. It's been like month in. Why? I made a decision to learn. For me, it's not something that I love to brag about, but it's something about it that I love to brag. If I could stay here from being someone who didn't know anything about Forex, never loved it, today I'm educating hundreds of thousands of students all over the world. It means it can happen for you too. That's something I can brag about. If it could happen for me, it could happen for you. All I did was I learned. So I could show you. Now it's in my position because I've been able to attain it. I could now make you a successful trader and a profitable trader. Why? Because it has happened to me at a global level. All right. So these are the modules. They come in different times of the day, Mondays to Sunday. All you need to do is find the schedule that fits your time. All right. Learn from these educators. All of them have different strategies. But when you come in, I could say, oh, you could learn from me. You have access to learn from everyone, but we'll say minimize it to about 2. Now in our community, we have a strategy called the double blessing strategy that has affected, you can see the strategy has put 2 of the African educators. We're actually the first HFX educators in Africa to ever come on the international plane. And we are on the top 5. That tells you our strategy is amazing. It's helping people all over the world. So you could learn that strategy. It's paying over 85% on every month. I think for the last 10 months, I've been 95% each month with our strategy. And we come on live, we educate, we tell you when to buy, when to sell, how to look at the market. And you have that opportunity to trade with us and even grow your money while you're learning the skill. And that's really an amazing space. And there are some other strategies that has really helped lots All right, you guys just give me a moment. I think I disconnect my other device is connected. Let me just be switched. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I believe you can hear me. Let me know in the chat. All right, good. So so there are other remarkable softwares that could put money, that could help you make more money, all right, even while you're on the platform. You know, and this is, I just took a few moments for you to see these softwares. No, it's not where I want it. Okay. All right. So these are our weapons, and this, you know, I've never seen a system that has both money. You know, these are like ATM machines. They literally tell you, all right, when to buy the market, when to sell the market. I have my favorite, which is the Harmony scanner. I have the Steady. I have the Swipe coin. You know, so if I go to the Steady, these are for people who literally don't even have time. All right. You're the person, you think you don't have time for the market, but you want to take a trade that would run for a whole week and will make you work way more than your salary is paying you for a whole month. All right. It's quite incredible. And lots of people, lots of the team, taking advantage of this because everybody wants to manage and maximize the time they have. Right. So Steady is one application, and this platform is just I see no login. What's happening? Okay, it's rejecting my login. All right, let me try. Where is? I don't know why it's rejecting my login. Just a moment. Okay, I'll do something. Let me stop sharing from you. I'll share from my other system. I don't know why it's rejecting my. Just a moment, please. Okay, so let's see if it comes up here. Okay, I think this should be system. This is from, I think this should be from the back end. Okay, this one open. I don't know why the other one did open. Maybe it's from the back end. But this is another one of my favorite. This is what our crypto educators, all right, used to make a whole lot of money. And I just want you guys to see what has happened here. So a couple of hours ago, this caused trade ideas in both BTC and both Ethereum USD. All right. And just it's a break the close of this is our trade ideas. All right. When the market, so the trade was called around this area for the market to break this area. All right. And if you are taking this trade, look at how far the market had really gone. Okay. Look at how far when it broke and closed above. Look at how far the market got. Some people have made as far as, so it went as far as about, not, is this Ethereum? Okay, this is BTC, yeah. Went as far as about 5, This is about 571 pips. All right. Means someone has made $570 or $5,700 or $57,000, depending on the lot size you're using. All right. And this is how they are called several times in a day. This was February 14. All right. Trades will be called several times. All you just need to do is learn how to use this scalper, and you could literally make money every day. All right. It's still also called trade on Ethereum. All right. So this is the web version. Just look at this. Look at this guy. All right. A couple of, this is just less than 3 hours ago. Okay. The trade was called around here. Look at how far this has gone. This is a whole lot of money. All right. This is about 857 pips. All right. A whole lot of money some people have made just because why they had access to these tools. Right? It's the same way the steady works, the same way the swipe trade works, the same way the HFX swipes work. These trade ideas will be called on this application. Some of them are web version, some of them are mobile version. All right. You're going to receive them and just get the input. You just go copy them to your broker. Some of them you log in the web. These are easy applications. And this company has really made trading a home affair, fun affair. So you could be anywhere in the world and you could be earning sustainably. All right. So if you're the person on this call, you saw value in what it is we've shown you. All right. You want to get back on the person. You want to get back to the person who placed you on this call, and you want to first thank them. All right. And let's get you started in your learning. And our goal is within the next 11 months, 10 to 11 months, we're actually going to in the Double Blessing Nation. We want to actually help individuals get to a minimum of 6 to 7 figures in income. It can be done. If we can do it, it means you guys could also do it. We have mentors that have gone as far as 7 figures, 8 figures in income. It means if we work together in learning this skill and under the umbrella of this mentorship, you could really achieve everything you set for yourself. But what you need is to stay connected and stay consistent. If that's what you can afford, all right, then let's get you started. So as a customer, that is a portfolio income you can create. Now, there's another side of income that is available in this platform, which is optional. But I just run through it. For if you're here, all right, and you want to create another stream of income from influencing. Influencing means you have access to people who can learn. People that you could use this to affect. This company provided a kind of income that could help you. 3 people, all right, gives you $150 every month. 12, if you build a team of 12, $600. You build a team of 30, $1,000. Now you could earn this money from the residual income that you're getting every month, and you can put this money into your trading, all right, and you can begin to multiply your money. So it's cash flow plus multiplication of money. That's why I talked about, you build multiple stream of income to invest your money, all right, to make more money for you. And we have, other ranks that gives you, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month, 25, all the way to $750,000 a month. And we have young individuals, intermediate age, old people earning from this platform. This company over the years has created the highest income earners in the industry, right, in the direct sale industry. Why? Because we've been able to infuse making money by multiplying it in the financial market and also building a cash flow by influencing. If you're on this call and you got value, all right, what you want to do is you can start yesterday is done. Tomorrow probably is a procrastination. You can actually get started today. Let's help you, all right, learn this skill and transform your income. You could come here, become a student. You could get it for free through a scholarship, and you could join us and let's educate and empower other people. All right, the choice is actually yours. The journey starts here. All right, thank you for joining this information. All right, it's been a privilege, to have shared this. This has really affected and helped lots of people. And we want your story to be among the people who are going to celebrate within the next couple of months in this system to either become a 4-figure income earner, 5-figure income earner. Some of you are even going to become a 6-figure income earner. All you just need to do is believe. I've given you the information. Now it lies in your hand to take the action. And that action requires faith. All right. So God bless you for joining in. All right. Thank you. See you at the top, not from the top, because you know what they say, the bottom is way too crowded. And I'll tell you something. For those of you that are on this call and those of you who are going to be taking action within the next couple of hours, probably, 48 to 72 hours, you see the platinum pack for $235. It's presently going for $185 now. It's for action takers. All right. I didn't want to leave that aside. So if you want to really get started, get back to the person and tell them to put you on right now. And let's get you started. I'm really willing to work with each and every one of you. All right. So God bless you. And for those of you that are actually in Abuja, we'll be having a physical event, all right? A beautiful, massive event in the city of Abuja, Wuse Zone 2. All right. And we'll all, the Double Blessing Nation, will physically be in Abuja to educate people. So if you have anyone in Abuja, you want to be calling them, all right? You want to be buying the ticket. I think it's almost sold out. Okay. The information of the ticket is probably going to be posted to you by the person who invited you. So God bless you. And I'll see you on the next call. Right? I'm having a live call on Instagram, and that call is going to be, it's not presenting to you a way you're going to make money. All right. It's to change because we say this business is mindset. And a lot of people learn the skill set, but they don't have the mindset to own the skill set. And I could say one of the things that have happened to me is that I've been brought up in a way that has changed the way I see things. And if the mind of a man is affected, it's going to affect his hands. All right. What shows up in your reality is in the state of your mind. So the best education is the education that actually affects the state of your mind. And that is really one thing we want to discuss. We want to train about in our Instagram live. So if you're invited here, you could join the Instagram live. I am Ken Remo. All right. You're going to get it. It's going to be posted by the person who put you here. So if you can have access here, you want to join my Instagram live. I think it's in the next 10 minutes. All right. I will be seeing you guys. All right. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to have shared this room with you guys with this information. Thank you, leaders, for putting this call together, inviting your friends and families. All right. See you. Bye-bye.